Well, good to welcome everyone, and it's quite amazing as we're going to finish the second parak of Rosh Hashana and start the third parak of Rosh Hashana, as we are going to be getting ready tomorrow to start learning about shofar as we blow the shofar on Elul. What pretty good timing. We are sponsored Lila Nishmas Chasi Bashlomo, L'Refu Shalema for Eliyom Moshe ben Chayesara, in the schus of Avram Binyamin Benish ben Malki Yehudis and family. We are sponsored also by the Fisher family, Linishmas Basi Bas Rabbi, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruven, and Neshama Shadav and Aliyah, by Yoel Klugman and family, for their schus and Parnasa Berevach of Chavod, and L'Refu Shalema for my Shver, Avigdor Aryeh ben Rivka, you should have a Refu Shalema B'Sech Shechel Yisrael, and Meir ben Chayesar, you should have a Refu Shalema B'Sech Shechel Yisrael. Mishna Tes in the second parak is continuing that case that we had where two witnesses came and said they saw the moon on the night of the 30th, and then on the night of the 31st we didn't see the new moon. So Rabbi Gamliel accepted them. However, Reb Daisa ben Hirkanes said, how could we accept them? It's like saying a woman delivered and then seeing her pregnant and seeing her with a big belly. So how could you say the moon was there on the 30th and now on the 31st on a clear night we don't see it? And Rabbi Shua said, I agree with Rabbi Daisa ben Hirkanes against the Nasi Rabbi Gamliel. And that would mean that he would have Yom Kippur, if it was Reish Chodesh Tishrei, he would have Yom Kippur on the next day. So Shalach Loi Rabbi Gamliel, who had to assert the authority of the Nesias, sent him, Gozrani Alecha, I decree upon you, Shetavai Etzli, that you should come to me, B'makelcha b'maisecha, with your walking stick and your money, B'yom HaKippurim shechali yos b'cheshboncha. On the Yom Kippur, that would be, if we would say the Eidim are not accepted, and that the Rosh Chodesh would be the next day. So Halach U'Mutzau Rabbi Akiva Meitzah. Rabbi Akiva went and found Rabbi Yeshua sad that he would have to travel on the day that, according to him, would be Yom Kippur. So Amalei Rabbi Akiva pacified him and said, Yesh li lilmoid, I have proof to learn, shekol masha asa Rabbi Gamliel asi. Whatever Rabbi Gamliel declares as Mekudesh is good, even if it's wrong. Shenema eila mayadei Hashem mikroi kodesh, these are the festivals of Hashem, declared holy, asher tikru isam, which are declared by Bezdin, bein bizman and bein shloi bizman, even if it was the right time or not. But once Bezdin does it, ein li mayadis ela elu, what's declared by Bezdin. So you could accept that if he declared the 30th Rosh Chodesh, then that's when Rosh Chodesh is. Bala Yetzel Reb Daisa ben Hirkanes, then Rabbi Yeshua went to Reb Daisa ben Hirkanes, who agreed with his reasoning. Amalai, and Reb Daisa ben Hirkanes told him, look, we can't argue with the Bezdin of the time. If we are going to come and try not to accept the authority of the Bezdin of Rabbi Gamliel, we would have to question the decisions of all of the Batei Dinim from Moshe Rabbeinu's time until now. Moshe and Aaron, Nadav and Avihu, and 70 sages. Now, it doesn't tell us who the 70 sages were. Why don't we give them the honor? Why don't we describe the names of the Zekanim? To teach you shekol shloisha she'amdu bezdin al Yisrael, any three that are appointed bezdin by Klal Yisrael, Harihu kebezdino shel Moshe. They are to be viewed as the bezdin of Moshe. You'll say they're not as great as Moshe, Aaron, and Nadav and Avihu, but they might have been great as the 70s again. That's why we don't tell you the names, that you can't say, but they're not as great as them. So not lamakla yoma oisa biyadai. So Rabbi Yeshua accepted what Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Daisa ben Hirkanes told him. He took his staff and money, the halach liyavna, and went to the seat of the Sanhedrin in Yavna. Eitzel Rabbi Gamliel b'yom Kippur yom shechal yom Kippurim liyos b'cheshbonah. On the day that Yom Kippur fell out, according to his calculation. Amid Rabbi Gamliel, when Rabbi Gamliel saw that he accepted the authority and maintained the authority of Bezdin and Shalom, Rabbi Gamliel got up on his shakai al Rosh, kissed him on the head. Amalei boy b'shalom, come in peace, Rebbe v'talmidi, my Rebbe and my disciple. Rebbe b'chachma, you are my Rebbe in wisdom, v'talmidi, but my disciple shekibalta devara, you accepted my words. And now we start the third parak of Rosh Hashana. Ru'u Bezdin v'kol Yisrael. If Bezdin and all of Yisrael saw on the 30th day a clear moon, nechkeru edim, and they did the proper interview of the witnesses, but they ran out of time because they came first in the afternoon and they didn't get a chance to declare the month sanctified until it was nightfall. They missed the opportunity. And then, even though they saw the moon clearly on the 30th, Harizema Uber, that's a pregnant month, and the new moon starts on the 31st. Ru'u Bezdin Milvad, if only Bezdin saw, now, Yamdu Shnayim, two should separate from themselves from the Bezdin, V'ya'idu b'fneim, and testify before the rest of the Bezdin, V'yayimru Mekudesh B'Kudesh, and then the Bezdin announces that the new moon is sanctified. Ru'u Shleisha Ve'im Bezdin, if three people saw it, then they were a Bezdin. Yamdu Eshnayim, two of the three should get up, but we can't rule a new moon with only one. V'yoshivu mechavreim eitzel hayachid, we'll add two other dayanim to the remaining one. V'yidu b'fneim, the two will testify now in front of the three. V'yomru mekudesh, and declare the new moon sanctified. But one cannot declare, even though normally Yachid Mumcha could make decisions, but by Kiddush HaChodesh you need at least three. She'ein HaYachid Neman Al Yidei Atzmai, and therefore when two get up, they have to put another two together with the remaining one, and then the two that got up testify, and then the three declare the new moon, Mekudesh, sanctified on the 30th. We want to thank everybody for another wonderful evening of Torah. Remember that this week, share daf at zoomdaf.com will start at 8:15 this week. We're getting earlier. And we are looking for a sponsor for the Chumash here this week, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. You can text me, you can send me an email. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good Tavach.